morning everybody, and welcome to day, is it 4? Gosh, 4 already. To day 4 of my mid-May vlogs. I'm Jeanette Clegg and I'm coming to you today from Frome in Somerset, where I'm house and dog sitting for my daughter and daughter-in-law. How are we all today? It is about 9:45. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody's lovely comments regarding Zach yesterday. I haven't replied to any of the comments because they are all good wishes. So I have put a heart there and there's quite a few of them, so I hope you don't mind. But I just wanted to say on here, thank you very, very much. We was up early this morning, Betsy and I. We went out for a nice walk. It's a nice sunny day, so we went out for a nice walk. Then I sat and had my breakfast, as you'll have seen, and then did a little bit of knitting on my Ukraine sock-along sock, and watched my lovely friend Helen on her first half of her adventure in Wales. Which was lovely. Oh, she does the most beautiful videos, Helen. If you've not watched or haven't seen Helen, she is Mousy Makes podcast on YouTube. Oh, she's definitely worth going having a look. Now, I'm not very good with links like YouTube's and things, but if I can link Helen's channel, I will try and do it for you below. Anyway, so first of all, a quick update on Zach. I have spoke to Timothy this morning and he managed to get the tablets down our Zach. Thank you very much to the viewer who suggested peanut butter. It worked perfectly. Apparently he lapped it up. It wasn't a problem. So that was wonderful advice. Thank you very much. He has had something to eat this morning. Excuse me. And Tim said he seemed to have quite a peaceful night's sleep, as did Tim, after his bit of a stressful day. And whatever the tablets are, Tim said they seem to have calmed him down and he's not quite as agitated. There's not as much blood coming out of him, if you like. And that's all I know at the moment. He's got to ring the vets later on today. So that's, as much as I do. He's a little bit busy at the moment, Tim. We're just having some work done in the house as well at the moment, so he's got that to contend with, the dog to contend with. Yes, and you know what men are like. I don't mind even if he's watching. They're not very good at multitasking, are they? They're better off with us women there to guide them in the right direction. That's all I'm saying. Right, so I'm washed and showered and ready, so I am going to go out. The postman still hasn't been. So I'm just going to peg some washing out and get my coat on and go out. And if he comes, then I will have to try and find the sorting office, wherever it may be in Frome, and go and pick the parcel up that way. Because I'm not waiting in today. It's a beautiful day. I don't want to waste it sat indoors. I did enough of that yesterday. I did an awful lot of knitting last night and I didn't sleep very well. I was up a couple of times in the night and I got quite a lot of my knitting done. But I will show you that later on. But for now, I'm going to, like I said, peg my washing out, get my coat on, and I'm going out. And guess what? I'm going to take you with me. Okay, come on, let's go. So I am walking up the road that my daughter lives on. Look at the sky. Isn't it lovely? Look at these houses. Look at this one. This is the local school. Like a preschool, a play school. And then I love these houses set back here. How nice are those? And this side, they're like a 3-storey terrace. Could you imagine how big these are inside? Oh, I love them. Anyway, I'm off into Frome. Good afternoon, everybody. I am back from my travels in Frome. I walked to Frome, it's not too far from here, and took a little bit of footage while I was going. I also took a little bit of footage in Frome, but it was a little bit because it was so quiet. I don't know if there is a holiday happening in Frome this week, but a lot of the shops was closed, and I do know that their closing day is a Monday. Yeah, I was really shocked at how quiet it was. So like I said, I did take a little bit of filming, but not much. I did buy a couple of little bits. I am going to show you what I've got. First of all, I've had a couple of questions about my socks that I'm making. I'm making 2 pairs at the moment. I'm making the Ukraine for the Eurovision sock along, and I'm also making a pair of Christmas socks. And even though I say it myself, oops, dropped a stitch. Even though I say it myself, I'm really, really pleased with these. I'm not a massive sock maker and not very confident, if I'm honest, with socks. But I saw these and I thought, I have got to make a pair of them. So here they are. Look at those. I did the cuff, not yesterday, the day before. And then last night, I just could not concentrate on anything. I had no TV to watch. I couldn't concentrate on my iPad. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick a little bit in knitting up and see if it takes my mind off things. Anyway, once I'd got into it, it did really help. So this is what I did last night. Are they not just lovely Christmas socks? I know it's only May. But it does take me a long time to do things like this because this is not my first passion. My first passion is crocheting, so it does take me a little while longer. So I started these last night. It's done in the Drops Nord, and it's a 4-ply. And there's a few people asked me for the pattern, and I've got it up on my iPad. It's called Christmas Cheer Socks, and the pattern is by Abby Marshall Smith. From Devon with Love. If I can find, well, I know I can because I've found it for somebody else. I'll get the link and put it in the description box below for you. But yeah, it's this sock pattern that I am using. Sorry, it's a reflection, isn't it? I'm sat in the window. Yes, I'm really, really pleased with the progress on that. And last night I had to stop myself and put it down because I was not falling asleep, but my eyes were really heavy and I thought I need to go upstairs and read and try and get some sleep. So yeah, but I have made a mistake. And those of them eagle eyes out there might notice. Let me just do this and let me just see if you can see where the mistake is. Can you see? Oh, it screams out to me, but that's because I know I've done it. I have done 1 extra row of white. So it's 3 rows of every one, and I'd done 4 rows of the white instead of 3. And I did think about pulling it back, but you know what? I'm not. It's just Jeanette's design fault. But yeah, I'm not pulling it back because once I've got them on, you'll never notice. And I suppose I could do it on the same on the other one so it looks like it matches. In fact, there's a thought, might do that. So yeah, that's how far I got with me Christmas cheer socks last night. That's the wool. It's such nice wool. Oh, it's lovely and soft. Yeah, really pleased with that. Then I have finished my what's it called? Not my Happy Bear. Oh, bear with me, I've got an itchy eye. Good Bear. Is it called a Good Bear? Yeah. I've finished him. He's got his ears. Can you see his ears? He's got 2 little ears, 2 arms, and his little tail. I went to get some embroidery thread today, black embroidery thread from Millie Moon, and they didn't have any. So his eyes and nose features and everything will have to wait till I get back home, unless when I go to Warminster tomorrow they've got some there, in which case I'll get some black embroidery thread and finish that off. So that's my Good Bear done. I've got I think about 13 rows left now on my second Ukraine sock. Then I can do both the toes, which I'm going to sit and do them one after the other so they're finished. And then when I get back, I'm going to get Karen to help me. Excuse me, let me just have a little drink. I got really boring things as well. Got a hair dye. I always dye my own hair. I'm going to dye my hair while I'm here. Emery butts. Told you it was boring, but hey, I'm going to share everything with you. So, next thing. As most of you might remember from yesterday, I'm on this thing now for strawberry themed anything. What is it when you want something that you can't find the strawberry theme things, and yet when you don't, there's lots of it about anyway. I couldn't get any ribbon, any card, any buttons. I couldn't get anything with strawberry themed on or strawberries on apart from this. And this is from a lovely card shop on Catherine Hill, but it is a wooden postcard. Now, it's far too thick. I mean, look how thick that is. It's far too thick to go in a journal. But what I thought, the same shop that I bought this from did have a tiny card, a tiny, tiny birthday card. But it had some strawberries going down one side, but it said happy birthday on the front, and I didn't really want that. But it was £3.99, and this was £3.50. So what I'm thinking is this would be much better value, because what I can do is I can photocopy this. So I can do different tucks. I can do, let me get, there's a fly there. I can do like a little tuck spot where I can tuck things in and put it on a page. I can make some tags. I can print it over and over again. So that's why I got this. Like I say, it's too big for inside, but also I could photocopy that at the back as well. So I could have that on the back and that on the front, and there could be postcards. So that was the only strawberry thing that I managed to get. And then I went into the bead shop. I don't know if I'll be able to show you these. No, I probably won't, because they're all beads. But I went into the bead shop. There's a beautiful bead shop in Frome, and I just got an assortment of beads. When I've finished talking to you, I'll turn it around and I'll show you all the beads that I got. So there's some red ones, white ones. I've got a couple of strawberry ones. Let me just show you, bear with. You see it? A couple of strawberry ones, and all these are going to make a dangle. It's like I'm new to this, so I don't really know the jargon. You clip it on the side of your journal. It's like a tassel. You make it like a decorative tassel that you clip on the side of your journal, and then when you want to open it and write in it, you can clip it off. It's just decorative. Anyway, I'll show you them afterwards when I've turned the camera around. So them are the only two strawberry themed things that I got. Then I bought this mini rice bag kit. Isn't it lovely? And you get everything that you need. So there is, let me tell you what there is. God, I can't see with these glasses, bear with me. 12 charm squares, 5 inches by 5 inches, the drawstring cord and instructions. And I thought, oh, I really like the look of that. It'd be a nice little pouch for notions. I mean, obviously I'm not going to put rice in it, although I shouldn't say that because I might do. But yeah, I quite fancied having a go at that. So I bought that. Thought maybe if it's really nice, I might make some for the shop. See, I don't know, it might be nice for notion pouches. So I got that. Then I looked for the fabric that Katie had requested for her artisan apron, and they didn't have anything at all that she wanted. There's a fly in here. I've got the back door open and I can hear it. Well, I've got one of them. They've got one door there and another door there. I've had both of them open, so it could come anywhere. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, she wanted a heavy woven brushed cotton, or I can't remember, a Japanese denim or something. Anyway, they didn't have the fabric that she wanted. Now, I don't know if you remember, the very first time I came to Katie's to dog sit Betsy when they went skiing, a few years ago before COVID hit, I made myself an artisan apron, and I just used a calico, and it's lovely. So what I did, I didn't know if I've done this right, but we're going to make her one anyway. So I've just got myself 2 meters of calico. I think I might wash it because it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty stiff. Although I don't know. Yeah, I suppose I should wash it, shouldn't I, before. So I've got 2 meters of calico to make her artisan apron, and some thread. It's not very exciting, is it? And then, last but not least, I got my goodies for my hedgerow doll. So I've got my thread. I bought some pink thread. Oh, I didn't get thread for this. Oh, I'll have to go back. This hair here is driving me mad, but I have to persevere. Anyway, so let me first show you what I'm going to be making for my doll. So I'm making this little tiny shirt here with these little breeches. Now this is a linen, and you had to buy the linen by the metre, and I wasn't paying £21 for a metre of linen to make a pair of breeches for an 8-inch doll. Sorry, there's just certain things that... Anyway, so for the blouse, I've just said that, but look at this. For the blouse, I've bought this Liberty Toner Lawn. Isn't that lovely? So that's for the blouse, because I needed a small print with it being a small shirt for the doll. And then I just got a cotton, a plain cotton, and this is what I'm going to use for the breeches. I forgot the elastic as well. Oh dear. I'm going to have to go back to Frome again at some point, unless I can get it from Warminster tomorrow. What am I like? Do you know, Tim always says to me, why don't you make a list? That's exactly what I'm going to do when I get off from talking to you. I'm going to go and make a list of things that I need. Anyway, that is the outfit that I've got to put my doll in. So I can start my doll now, because I've got my thread, I've got my fabric, I just haven't got buttons or elastic. And the postman still hasn't been. I actually saw the postman when I was going out this morning, unloading his van, when I was going up to Frome, up the road. So I stopped and I said to him, I hope you don't mind me asking, but is my parcel in there? Anyway, he said to me, no, I've got nothing for your number and address, nothing for you at all. So I said, well, I'm expecting a parcel. He said, well, sorry, it's not here today. And then when I got back today, nothing. So it's probably going to be tomorrow. But they did tell me. I had a notification on Friday to say it had been dispatched, and it would be with me within 24 to 48 hours. And now it's, well, 4 days. Not that I'm in any rush for it whatsoever. My yarn. But you know what us crafters are like. Anyway, I think I've babbled on enough. So I'll tell you what I'm doing this afternoon. I am going to do a bit of paper crafting, I think. I just fancy a bit of paper crafting. And then I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to go to Sainsbury's because I need some milk. And I want to get some fish. I have got some supplies today. I bought some, whilst I was in Frome, I got some cottage cheese. And what else did I get? Oh, I got some vegetables to go with my fish. I did treat myself to a packet of mini... I don't know what they are. They're like a walnut whip, but a tiny, tiny mini one, but without the nut on top. So I've treated myself to a packet of them for tonight. And that's it. So yeah, I'm going to go out later on, but I'm just going to have half an hour crafting and drink my drink. And then I'll go out and do some more chores. All right then, I shall speak to you all later. I hope you have a nice afternoon. And yeah. Happy crafting. Oh, yeah, see you later. Bye. So here's the beads that I bought. not very much to look at, I know, but I still wanted to show you. We've got, oops, sorry, my hand was in the way. 2 little strawberries and a little love heart. And I thought I'd get some leaves to try and make it look like a strawberry, but it doesn't really, does it? Anyway. So I am going to make a nice dingly-dangly out of that. What you do is you put ribbons and, oh, you can do all sorts. What's eyelash yarn and crocheted thread. You can use anything for your dangly beads. When I do it, I will show you and it'll explain more. I'll try and find a picture. Gosh, it's dark that, isn't it? It's not outside, it's lovely. I'll try and find a picture to put in of what I'm talking about and then you might understand. Anyway, that's what they're for. Just wanted to show them to you. So this is honestly not the best setup, everybody, because obviously I'm trying to make do while I'm at Katie's. And I'm not very good at doing this or showing you, but this is what I'm going to make. It's a folio that goes inside or on the front of a journal. It's got all these are pockets and these are journaling cards. That's a pocket. There's all different kinds of things. It's a kit. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? I don't know if you can see it. And there's a bingo card and then I have to fussy cut them out. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the whole process of this because we'll be here all day. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So these are all pockets with the divots taken out like this. So you can pop something in. I will show you it when I'm further on. But for now, what I have to do, this has got to be glued together like this, and then this has got to be glued together like that with these out, and then this tucks on there like that, and then this tucks on there like that. And you can have them so they're all like all flat together on the bottom like that, or you can stagger them. Now I like them staggered. I'm not personally one for just having them all on the bottom, so I'm going to do that one halfway up there and then halfway up there like that. Let me show you a bit further up like that. But I'm going to stop the camera while I do some inking. I'm using this distressed ink. It's my little Traveller's one, this. And I'm using vintage... Oh, I can't see with these glasses. I'll have to do that in the hope that you can read what that says at the bottom. So that's my distress ink and this is my little finger dabber. So I'm going to distress it all with a little bit of ink and glue it together, and I'm going to come back and show you what I've been up to. I've just finished dinner. I've had pasta and basil and tomato sauce. Well, it was, I don't know what you call it. It was pasta filled with chorizo and bacon, I think. Oh, but it was delicious. So yeah, I've just had that for dinner. I'm sat at the dining room table now and I'm going to carry on with some paper crafting. I did do a little bit of recording before to show you. This is how far I've got. I've not done any more since I recorded this. But I just fancy messing about now for half an hour. See if I can get that finished. And then I think I might have a nice relaxing bath. And maybe, I don't know, watch a couple of podcasts. I think I'm going to have another early night tonight. I think I might take a nice hot drink to bed with me and my iPad. And maybe watch a couple of episodes of my podcasts. You know, not mine, but the ones that I like to watch. Yeah, so I've not got anything to tell you really. I've done all what I've done today and showed you. So I just wanted to come on and again say thank you very, very much for all your wonderful comments and your thoughts and prayers for Zach. I have spoken to Tim. He hasn't been back to the vets today. Tim's checked in with the vet, and whatever the vet has given Zach, he's given him antibiotics and then some other things, and I don't know what they are. But Tim says he's slightly improved, that he has lost a little bit of blood today, but not a lot. It's stopped. It's almost stopped now. And he said he got up this morning and he was quite upbeat, but as the day's gone on, he's gone down a little bit. But the vet just said he's going to take it one day at a time, which I'm very, very grateful for. I'm just hoping that I'll be able to get home and see him. But yeah, the vet said the vet doesn't seem to know what's the matter with the dog, I don't think, unless they did lots of different tests and one thing another. And at 15 and a half, even the vet agreed it's a massive investment to just find out that he might have something that you can't cure, or we could treat, and then with him being his age he is, 3 months later he dies. I know that sounds very cruel, but there's got to come a point where you've got to do what's right for the dog and for yourself. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit deflated tonight, and I don't know why, because I've had a lovely day. I suppose it's just because I want to see Zach, but I'm having lots of Betsy cuddles. Right, okay, so I'm not going to babble on anymore. I'm going to go. I'm going to say thank you very, very much for all your lovely comments, and I shall see you again tomorrow. I hope you've all had a nice day and you have a lovely evening. Okay then, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.